Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to badge out as well as what shoes to add on each player that came out today here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Hopefully help a lot of y'all out when it comes to which badges you should be adding to these cards as well as which shoes you should be applying. Now, I will say this. Number one, do not add badges to cards that are amethyst and below, please. Even diamonds. Like, I don't know if that's really even that worth it. With that being said, today's top cards can all get every single badge. Or every single in-game badge that is addable anyway, every next-gen or every current-gen badge, whatever, however it works. They can get all the addable badges, which is something that I expect will be a theme for the rest of the year, so I expect that I will be doing these videos weekly and sometimes maybe even multiple times a week. Probably going to start doing it on Tuesdays as well if those cards can get every badge, because I know these videos are helpful when there's a bunch of extra badges that you can add to these cards. Before we hop into it, though, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 20,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Trying to hit that by the end of February. Going to require like 60 subs a day, so I'd really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, gonna start off, I guess, with the amethysts. I'll skip Cedric's Abios because honestly, don't add a shoe or a badge or badges to that card. Again, I'm not doing badges on amethysts. They're not worth adding badges to. If you want to add shoes to them, you can. Taylor Hendricks, I would add speed, interior, lateral, and then the last two are kind of up to you. You could go strength, you could go vert, you could go perimeter, you could go steal, you could go block. There's a few options there. I think any of those would be good options. Even speed would be a good option. I think I said speed already. But Taylor Hendricks, that's probably what you're looking for. Anderson Varejao is not a good card. Do not put a shoe on him, please. We're skipping him as well. Peyton Watson, he's a demon. I wouldn't actually blame people for using this card and putting a shoe on him. Shoe, though, on him, I think, would be interior and steel for sure. Get those over 90. Outside of that, I look at the rest of his stats. They're pretty good. I think you could really go interior, steel, and then maybe excel, spew a ball, and either speed or strength. Those could probably be really good speed boosts or good boosts there. I'd probably go speed over spew a ball, actually, but I think that's what I'd be looking to target with him. Anthony Black, he's more of a defensive point guard, so again, you probably want to upgrade the defense. You want to go lateral, steel, interior, help him out on the defensive end, maybe give him a speed boost as well and a strength boost as well. Those three, interior, lateral, steel, strength, and speed would be the ones that I'd go with for Anthony Black. Now, moving on to the diamonds and above, which I think are more the focus of this video. Just thought I would touch on the amethyst real quickly. Serge Ibaka, 6'10", 7'4" wingspan. He does not get every badge. Neither does Jonathan Isaac. The other two diamonds and then the top 4 pink diamonds from this set, as well as Tyson Chandler, all do get every badge, so we'll touch on those later. But badges that you can add to this card, I mean, you want to add bailout and break starter for sure. Also slippery off, but outside of that, I'd probably go pick dodge or ankle braces. Those are just the badges that are available to add on him, so you might as well add those if you do have them and you want to badge him out. At the same time, I don't know if I'd be badging out Serge Ibaka, to be honest. In terms of a shoe for him, I'd probably go 3-ball speed, lateral quickness, steal, and the last one would be, again, kind of up to you. Either go strength or interior or something along those lines. And that would probably complete him. Richard Jefferson and Anton Jameson, I'll be honest, I know they can get every badge. And if you're going to add badges to Jameson, it's Agent 3, Blinders, Bailout, Break Starter, and then one other, maybe Dimer, maybe Masher. But I would not honestly add badges or a shoe to this card. His release sucks, and I think that really hurts this card. In my opinion, I would probably stay away from that. Same thing with Richard Jefferson. Again, can get every badge, but like I wouldn't really add him. The ones he does need, I would go Anchor, Brick Wall, Glove, Bailout, Break Starter. It'd be those 5 probably. Maybe Green Machine instead of Glove. But again, I would not be adding a badge or shoes to these two cards because I just don't think they're very good. My personal opinion, but that's just me. Now, Jonathan Isaac unfortunately does not get every badge. It's kind of dumb that he doesn't because I wish he did. And looking at the badges he needs, again, it's Bailout, Break Starter, Rebound Chaser, Box Out Beast, and then your 5th one probably should be Drop Stepper or Dream Shake if you're going to add a 5th badge to him. Jonathan Isaac is actually very good. I can understand wanting to badge him out and put a shoe on him. I think you put a +4 3-ball for sure. Outside of that, you could maybe touch up that lateral quickness a little bit. Maybe give him a vertical boost, a strength boost, and a speed with ball boosts, and maybe go with those 5 would be what I would target. And I think that would make Jonathan Isaac pretty darn good if you did that with his badges and shoe. Now, we get over to the pink diamonds. These are the real main focus of the video and the reason I think y'all are here. Start with Tyson Chandler, who is amazing. And we might as well touch on him because he's a beast and he can get every badge. 5 badge slots on him when I look at the badges that he does not have right now that I want to add to him. Number 1, catch and shoot. That's a must. He's only got a 76 3-ball. We'll touch on the shoe boost here in a second. Catch and shoot, bailout, break starter. Those 3 are absolute musts. I would say Speed Booster would probably be my fourth, but maybe that's just because I'm greedy and I like to dribble, and with a ball handle shoe, he can burst. So maybe I'm greedy for that, but for me, I would actually go Speed Booster with my fourth, and then the fifth one would be something along the lines of either Open Looks or Slippery Off Ball or Claymore. A shooting badge of some sort probably would be what I'd go with for the fifth one. In terms of his shoe, I would give him a boost to 3-ball and ball handle. Those two are no-brainers to me. Outside of that, he's already so good defensively. He doesn't really need any sort of boost there. So I would go mid-range, 3-ball, ball handle, excel, and speed with ball, I think, are going to be your most valuable speed boosts or shoe boosts on Tyson Chandler. This card is a monster, one of the very best free cards in the game. I will be getting this card soon, and I recommend that you all do too if you can. Outside of that, we have the top 4 pink diamonds from today's Seismic drop, all of which can get every badge, starting with Oscar Robertson. Badges that he is missing that you want to add. Rise Up, number 1. Guard Up, probably number 2. Number 3 would be Brick Wall. Number 4 and 5 would be Claymore, and either Slippery Off Ball or Open Looks. One of those two probably would be my recommendation. Shoe boost wise, I would go Steel for sure. Probably maybe Strength or Vert. You could go with one of those. I don't think he needs any sort of shooting boost. Doesn't really need speed boost. I guess Excel. And then maybe Interior and Lateral Quickness. Something like that would probably be what I would target for shoe boost. The thing is, he's really good, so he doesn't really need that much shoe boost. Some of these cards are so good they don't need that big of a shoe boost. Like, I think Paul George is going to be another one of those guys. He's so good statistically, the shoe boost isn't that helpful. At the same time, for Paul George, I'd probably go Excel and Speed with Ball, as well as block, strength, and interior, I guess. Boost up some of his weaker attributes a little bit. In terms of badges he's missing, definitely Unpluckable. That's a huge one. Outside of that, you could definitely go with a Rise Up as well. A Free Points would be a big badge, and then Brick Wall and Rebound Chaser would probably be the other two I would go with. Could maybe try to slide Dimer in there instead of like Free Points. But for me, I think I'd go with those first 5 I said. Vince Carter and KP. Vince is also a demon. He's really, really good. He is missing Claymore and Open Looks, as well as Bailout, Brick Wall, and then the 5th one, again, kind of up to you. Maybe Drop Stepper would be a good one to go with there. In terms of his shoe boost, he's another card that's really well rounded, but again, I'm going to go with some of the weaker areas. Strength, interior, block, maybe Excel, I guess, and then I guess you go with Steel or Lateral or something like that in the last spot. Another card who's very well souped up and doesn't need that much of a shoe boost. And then KP. KP does need a lot of badges, which is where badging him becomes kind of important. But Fast Twitch is one for sure. And then number 2 for sure is Break Starter, and number 3 for sure is Clamps. Those 3 are no-brainers to me. The last 2, I feel like you can do a lot more of what you want with them. You could go Slippery Off Ball, you could go Speed Booster, you could go Off Ball Pest, you could go Handles for Days, even if you want to put some ball handling ability, a Pick Dodger for defense, a Challenger for defense. It really is up to you in those last 2 slots what you want to do with them. Even a badge like Pro Touch would be really good as well. For me, I went Speed Booster and Pro Touch. Why? I don't really know. I just wanted Speed Booster on him because I want to burst. Shoe Boost, definitely Ball Handle. That one's a no-brainer. Outside of Ball Handle, you can use some Strength and Interior Boost for sure on him. I think because he's your center, you want to make sure those are in the 90s. So boost up that Strength, boost up that Interior, as well as the Ball Handle rating, and then I would say the Speed rating. And then the last one I would recommend would probably be Lateral Quickness, because I don't think perimeter defense is all that important of a stat. You could go with the Speed with Ball or Excel if you want, but for me, I'd rather boost up some defense. And I think that will soup up KP, and that also does it for today's video. So hopefully it helped you a lot. I know it was a bit of a fast-paced video, but y'all can go back and check on any specific player to see what I said again if need be. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.